Hey y'all. I am back. Okay, I am back. First of all, welcome back to the Brandy Yvonne channel. Of course, it's your girl Brandy Yvonne. Here on my channel, we do fun reviews, recaps, and discussions of all of our favorite shows. I feel like I've been gone for a minute. So I feel like I owe y'all videos, reviews. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it's like 12:30 California time right now. Way past my bedtime, but I wanted to get this live done for y'all. So, first of all, thank y'all for y'all patience, everything I had going on. Y'all know I'm back in school. So, school honestly has taken a lot of my time, y'all. Like, this doctorate program is no joke. I knew it would be challenging and I knew it would be hard. It would be hard to manage everything, but it's for real, for real. So, I did, I warned y'all that YouTube probably would be taking a back seat because YouTube is not the business that pays me. So, um, yeah, sorry, y'all. This doctorate program definitely is like top priority besides work as well as personal stuff. So, y'all know how it is. And then also, y'all, I was traveling, okay? I was on my fall break for 2 weeks. Today was the first day back. Sucked. Like, I could do one more day off, but it's cool. um, so yeah, the first week I had classes Monday, Tuesday night. Then I went to Hawaii. I mean, not Hawaii. I went to Vegas like the Wednesday to Friday. Came back Friday, literally on time to do my residency, which is basically a longer form of class. Friday night on Zoom. Then the next day, had to go to class all day in person for the Saturday residency. Then I went to Hawaii the next day, Sunday morning, for like a week from Sunday to Friday. Got back Friday night, had an event to do early Saturday morning, a walking event at that that I had to help organize. And then had an assignment due Sunday night that still is not turned in. But it's in progress. And then a class again today. So I don't know why I felt energy and I was like, you know what, while I feel the energy and I'm motivated, I decided to work on my assignment, a literature review, if y'all interested. Anyway, so I was like, okay, well, after I work on this assignment, I had already planned to review Love is Blind, by the way. So I was like, I'm gonna work on this assignment and I'm gonna give y'all a video. So that's why I'm here super late. Long-winded story why I'm here super late. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you have not already done that. I don't expect anyone to be on this live, and I am totally okay with that because I don't feel like reading comments. But y'all better catch the replay and leave a comment in the replay. Shout out to Gwendolyn. Anytime I am not posting, Gwendolyn is like, girl, where you at? So I appreciate that kind of support from y'all. I'm not leaving y'all hanging. I'm not abandoning YouTube yet. Like I said, I just gotta figure out how to work it. But it's a lot of things to watch right now too. So I was like, oh chat, how we gonna do it all? We're gonna work it out, y'all. So this video, we are talking Love is Blind. Netflix's Love is Blind. Everybody talking about it right now, right? Season 7, we are in DC. We are just going to briefly talk. We're not gonna be here all night long. We are going to briefly talk about episodes 1 through 9. Okay. And I know they're dropping new episodes Wednesday. A little bit of housekeeping. I may dibble and dabble in Potomac because I'm enjoying the new season. We might just do like Potomac catch ups. I'm not gonna promise y'all every week Potomac because of school, but we can definitely do like every few episodes a little Potomac catch up. I think that would be cute. I know Married at First Sight comes back. I want to say it's a two. They're doing it Tuesdays instead of Wednesdays. So I got to do that this week. Love and Marriage Detroit. I heard this last episode was like mid-season finale, so it's a 50% chance I'll get to Love and Marriage Detroit. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I haven't even watched the last 2 episodes, so I don't know about Love and Marriage Detroit right now. Keep your notifications on. Hopefully I'll get to it, but I can't promise y'all. And then I know Ready to Love is supposed to be coming back any day now. Love and Marriage Huntsville is coming back. We will definitely review Love and Marriage Huntsville. Definitely review Ready to Love. Ready to Love is probably my favorite show to review. So we are definitely reviewing that. Queen's Court, I fell asleep watching it on Sunday. But I mean, I love me some Lisa Ray and all the girls. I will not be reviewing Queen's Court though. I don't have the capacity. I got too much going on. But that's what we got coming on. Y'all just keep your, notifications on. I need to post in the community tab. But thank y'all for, sticking beside me and being patient. I really do appreciate it. So let's quickly get to this review. We are not going to obviously touch on every little thing that happened from episodes 1 through 9 because we don't have time for that. Okay. Side note, if y'all do happen to come on this midnight live in the midnight hour, y'all can go ahead and drop something in the chat. But like I said, I'm not expecting anybody because I literally decided to do this at the last minute. I was going to actually just do a pre-recorded video. Then I say, you know what? I'm just go live so it's done. Okay, so I'm just doing this to make my life easier. I know I didn't plan this live. Maybe I will plan future lives, but it probably will be a lot of impromptu lives and videos. For right now, like I said, I got a lot going on with school. Anywho, enough of that. So for me, the pods were low key boring. Like it felt like it was taking forever to get out them dang pods and get to Cabo. Okay. I just want to get to vacation. I just want to get to Mexico. And it was taking forever to get down to the vacation for me. So that's one thing I didn't care about for this season. Now, when they told me Love is Blind was going to be in DC this year, I said, okay, Chocolate City. I'm going to get some melanin. We're going to get it popping. I was very much excited. But then when I got down to the show, it wasn't as much chocolate as I would have liked. I mean, I'm glad we got 2 chocolate couples and a half with Marissa and what's his name? Is his name Ramses? But it's not giving everything I needed it to give. Now, the pods, like I said, was boring. The only thing, we'll talk about the pods real quick. The only thing popping in the pods was Hannah annoying me. Hannah annoys me. Hannah can go. First of all, you didn't quit no job to get on this show. That's what you did not do. Okay. I don't know what you're trying to do, but that's not what you did. But that just sounds stupid as hell, in my opinion. But she young, child. So anyway, and I'm like, girl, what you do? Because she's like, she can get a job in a minute. Okay. So what do you do, Hannah? What do you do? Hannah was annoying me. She was liking Nick D, the other guy that, inherited all his family's money. I can't think of his name right now. If y'all remember his name, drop it in the comments. What is the name of the guy? Drop it in the comments when y'all watch this in the morning. What is the name of the guy that inherited his family's money? I cannot think of his name. Anyway, he also liked Hannah. He got on my nerves. He's like, he got a Rolex, he got this and that. Like, okay, sir, and good for you. Side note, my sister says she thinks that he offed his parents. I was like, girl, you tried it. Anyway, so he was fighting for Hannah's love as well as Nick D was. Now, he also was like in Brittany. Brittany was playing the damsel in distress. She said, I want to be a trophy wife. I want to be kept. I want the soft life, and that's what she was going for. So I honestly thought she was going to go with the rich guy. I honestly thought she was going to go with him. And I was surprised to see that they broke up. I really was. Now people are like, where are you, Brittany? Because they went to I thought they went to Miami. They didn't go to Cabo. They broke up. Child, are they gonna come back on the season? Like, where are they? They're missing in action. But yeah, that's what we had going on with that. Hannah, when she saw Nick D, she was not impressed because she thought he's gonna be a big old football player, and that's not what he was giving. We had what's his name? Tyler, the 3/5 guy. He ended up being a disappointment. Okay, he ended up being disappointed, but I could tell by that hair he had a little black in him. I could tell because he had a little curly Sue hair happening. So I could tell by that hair he had a little black in him. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I was not surprised to learn about his ancestry.com background. I really was not. But I was surprised about his behavior in the end. But then part of me is like, should I have really even been surprised? Like, I don't know. I decided, let me go on and look up the name since I can't seem to remember right now. And I don't want to be, let's see, I don't want to be forgetting. Okay, so what is the name of the rich guy? Oh, no, that ain't him. Okay, we have Marissa. She was the one that's in law school right now. Her mama thinks she got all the money right now. We had Tyler. We're gonna get to Tyler, y'all. We had Nick D. Like I said, he wanted to be a football player, but didn't work out. We had what's her name? What is her name? Alexandra. I was gonna call her something else. Raymond. Raymond. I don't remember seeing Raymond. I'm gonna be honest with you. Garrett. Okay, so Garrett is the one that's with Taylor, right? Yes. That's another thing with this season. I couldn't get the names straight. I kept confusing Tim and Tyler. I was very, very much confused on which one was Tim and which one was Tyler. Very much confused the whole time. But like, when the season finally started popping, it did start popping, but again, they have wasted our time once again. Okay, we had Allie, Steven. Oh yeah, Steven, Mr. 3/5, electrician. Yeah. We had, wasn't there Ashley? Oh yeah, Ashley. Okay. We had Monica. Monica was with Steven. And we had, okay, I don't know that girl. Sure. Okay. And see, that's another thing. I was getting two black girls confused as well, Ashley and Alexandra. To be honest with you, I can't tell you which one is. I don't know which one is with Tim and which one is with Tyler. To be honest with you, so y'all gonna have to correct if I say it wrong. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, I couldn't find the rich dude's name. Moving on. So what was I about to say? Okay, so like I said, Steven. Let's just talk about Steven and Monica. We can knock them out. So Monica, she come from an affluent background, and Monica, I believe she was like black and from Honduras as well. I think that was her background. And she fell in love with Steven in the past. Now, to me, in the past, they wasn't really talking about nothing. They just kept saying, "I love you, I love you, I love you," but I didn't hear like any conversations of substance. So I never saw it for them. And then, they were seemed to be doing okay. She wanted Steven to bring her flowers. He never was showing up with the flowers, but he took her down to the flower shop so they could press some flowers. Have you ever pressed flowers? Because I never did it. Y'all let me know in the comments. Have y'all done that? And do you think it's fun? Would it be a cute date or something? So he lost his job, I guess, when he came back from the pause. I was like, dang, how he lose his job though? But electricians, they get paid pretty well. Now she feels like she came from a better background than him, and she's used to, she's worried about what school guys went to and this and that, where they've traveled, and Steven doesn't come from all that. But it's like electricians do make good money though, girl. But Steven lost his job, so she said, I'll spot you a little bit this week, whatever, till you get it together. He said it's gonna take him like a week and a half to get a new job. So then, they seem to be doing good. But he's getting a little bit overwhelmed with the process. But next thing we know, he went down to a sleep study. And I guess she found some messages in his phone. Now, was she checking his phone, child? And he was texting some stuff to some girl, some dirty stuff that he should not have been texting. And then he talking about he was drunk texting at a sleep study. You not drunk at a sleep study. You sleep at a sleep study. Is it just me? Ain't you sleep at the sleep study? But she didn't even address the fact that he said he was drunk down to the sleep study, because that means you was not at the sleep study. But she did say she didn't even know if he was there or not. She didn't know what he had going on, child. And neither did he. So after that, she broke up with him. She said, take your phone out right now, Venmo me my money. She said, run me my money back from all the times I spotted you. And he did that real quick. And he was sent away. And Taylor and Garrett came to cover her. I was like, okay, girl, you gotta collect your things and go. She collected her things and go. And went, Monica, girl, you could do better. You could do better. This is what happens when you settle for less. Not saying, this is what happens when you settle for less, girl. Anyway, but you tried, Mr. 3/5. You tried him. Anywho, let's see. Then we had Marissa and Ramses. Now Marissa was going after another guy in the pods. Was it the other Nick or somebody like that? And they both had a military background. But ultimately she ended up going with Ramses, which I figured she would. Now Ramses got that El DeBarge hair and them two little back ponytails, and Marissa's mama read him when she met him in person. But I read Marissa's mama back with her old bitter self. And then she called her daughter a B word. I was like, girl, bye. That lady is bitter. Talking about, oh, you gonna be here for my daughter's money. I was like, what money? I was like, I had asked my sister, is she a lawyer? And then my sister was like, nah, she in law school. I was like, okay, so what money? Because she don't got no money, mom. She ain't got no money. But you can tell the mom has been through some trials and tribulations, okay? And she don't trust no man. So anyway, Marissa and Ramsey talked about how they both had different religious backgrounds. I think Marissa at one time was in the Mormon church or something. Ramsey, he was really in the ministry, but now I think they both kind of stirred away from it now, and they kind of went over the reasons. I'm not sure. Teachers on that. But they were saying that they do need some kind of spiritual aspects at their wedding. They want a woman to be the officiator. Marissa got it popping with Ramsey's first night of honeymoon. She jumped on that. But they do have similar looks. Some people say they look alike. I don't think they look alike, but they do have a similar. I don't know if the word is aesthetic or something. They got some similarities. I see it. Marissa, she has that big, bubbly type of personality, and Ramsey seemed to like that. He's very much alternative. He's giving alternative. Not my cup of tea, but if Marissa like it, I love it. They seem to be, doing good at the honeymoon. He also talked to her about her military thing, and he is not in support, I should say, of her being in the military or going back to the military. I get what he was trying to say, but a lot of people use the military as a means to an end. I feel like you can't judge that. If somebody wants to serve their country, that's what they want to do. I get what he's trying to say, but I also get, her perspective as well. And I don't think that's anything to really judge, but y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. She probably did to pay for school and stuff, because she said she came from a poor background. Did y'all see when they met the family, how they said they had to make the ornaments and they didn't have no money and all that? They was scratching and surviving. So she had to go down to the military. Child, she didn't have no choice. That's the only way she's gonna go to school, probably. I'm just saying. So anyway, Marissa and Ramsey's are good. They met the mom and the family. I don't think they showed us meeting his family yet, but her mama was not having it. She was like, okay, so you gonna be willing to sign a prenup? She's like, you don't need my blessings, and marriage ain't forever for me. And you're gonna do what you want to do anyway. She said, Marissa came back to the table. Marissa's like, okay, mama, are you gonna bless this marriage or not, girl? And she's like, oh, I'm gonna bless it if you get that prenup. You gonna get that prenup? I was like, girl, your daughter don't got nothing right now, child. Anyway. Ramses didn't finish college, and mama didn't like that either. Child. Well, what do Ramses do? Y'all let me know in the comments. What do Ramses do? Child, because she was making him sound like he was a bum low key. Anyway, also Ramses and Marissa got the whole birth control storyline that we got from last year that we don't care about, and that's tied. It's tied. Marissa says she don't care if she pop a baby out right now. Ramses is not ready. He wants 3 to 5 years. She don't want to go back on birth control. She said we're gonna do it with the condoms on, and he don't want to do it. We done been there and done that. Anyway, enough of them. Okay. Then we had, as far as Garrett and Taylor, they ain't really got nothing going on. They seem to really connect with each other from day one. They're both into science and things like that. I think they both have science tattoos. She was born and raised in San Diego. But she, works in DC, and he was, born in the city near DC. I forgot the name of that city. And they seem to really hit it off. Nothing really going on with them. She wants him to move with her to San Diego, and so he's a little hesitant because his family, and the family's gonna feel like she's taking him away, but we shall see. And they both are worried about their families not liking each other, or not liking the decision, and that might affect how they move forward. We should see, but I do like Taylor and Garrett together. I feel like Taylor kind of made Garrett work for it a little bit in the pods because remember how she was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna be your girlfriend yet." So I like their relationship. I hope they just can like, what they need to do. They both need to just kind of let go and be in the moment because I feel like they just keep worrying about like all the wrong things. Like who cares if your parents don't like it? Like it's your life. You got to live. Like, yeah, we want our parents to approve or our families to approve to some degree, but at the end of the day, you are always going to do something that somebody else doesn't like. And that don't mean you have to change your life due to that, right? You got to live for you. At the end of the day, your parents didn't live their life. They didn't disappointed you and their mama and their daddy. You got to live your life and disappoint them as well, if you know what I mean. Yeah, other than that, I don't they don't really got nothing going on, child. They over there helping Monica get it together. So then we had um let's go back to Hannah and Nick D because I didn't finish them. Hannah over there writing lists on why Nick D is a loser. I would have left her down in Cabo by herself if I was Nick. Well, I would have finished my vacation first, and then I would have left her. Because what you're not gonna do is play in my face. Hannah plays in that man's face, and he allows it. That's the thing that blows my mind. She feels she's taller than him. Well, only with her heels on. I think he ended up not being what she, thought she signed up for. She thought, like I said, she's getting like a big football player, and that's not what he's giving. And I feel like she feels like because he's kind of smaller in stature, like she can run over him, and she keeps trying to show, like, oh, look at my arm, my wingspan is longer than his. Like, girl, don't nobody care about that, and that's not cute and sexy, Hannah. Now Hannah says she lost some weight and stuff, but she be saying like rude comments to him and like, oh, you don't know how to boil pasta, you don't know how to do this, do you know how to vacuum, how often do you vacuum, how often do you do this, do you not do that, I shouldn't tell you to take out the trash, you should just did it. Like she grilling him. And then even the brother came over. So he met the brother came over for dinner, and Hannah went to the bathroom, and Nick and the brother was having like a Hannah support group talk. They was like, girl, Hannah be putting us through it. The brother Nick was like, yeah, sometimes she could take some jabs at me, and it's like, okay, like you keep going with that. And the brother's like, yeah, like I had the same experience. Like if I say the things that she says to me back to her, then it's not taken the same way and all that. And I was like, oh, I could totally see that. Hannah could dish it, but she can't take it. And I feel like Hannah uses all that rah, and that nasty attitude as a defense mechanism. She wants to hurt you before you can hurt her because she has insecurities about her weight or whatever else. I'm no psychologist. I'm just saying what I think. Y'all can let me know what y'all think in the comments. But she is very nasty. And she too young to be on this show, number one. She too young to be on the show. She keeps talking about how immature Nick is and saying she's more mature than him. I'm not getting that. Now, Nick, you do live in your parents' basement, and he said, he don't care if y'all make fun of it. It didn't make no sense. He was supposed to go to the NFL. He came back down to the house, all that. His parents were lovely people, by the way, and so were hers. You know what, Nick? If you saving money in the basement, we not mad at it. Okay, you save that money in that basement. Do what you got to do, Nick. He's a realtor. If you are happy with yourself, that's what matters, Nick. Now, yeah, should you elevate and get out of the parents' basement? Yes, but times are hard. Okay, and the way the finances is set up right now is real rough for everybody. So if he's stacking money and planning for the future to living at home, then who are we to judge what I say? Now, would I date him? Probably not. But also he's younger than me, so it's different, right? He's like, I don't think he's even 30 yet. So we could we could let that go. His mom did say they kind of spoiled him. They put different things first, and that's how they did it. That's fine. Even now, Hannah's parents, they was like, dang, can you relax? Like Hannah's mom was like, you the one being all stressed over here. Like even Hannah's mama was through with her. Okay. She was through with her. But they liked Nick. But like I said, I don't like the way Hannah treats Nick, and I don't like the way that Nick just puts up with it. I don't agree with it. I'm not here for it. I don't like it. Okay, enough of Hannah and Nick. Oh, the whole thing at the honeymoon when he rode the swans. I didn't see what the big deal with that is. I probably would have rode the swans with him just to be fun, have fun, be funny. And then she did get jealous of that lady, but he was doing too much. He was doing like, Nick, you was doing a bit too much with that old lady in Mexico. Like, I know you didn't mean nothing by it, but it was just giving a tad. It was giving a tad bit too much. It was giving a tad bit too much. But I don't see why that was an issue for Hannah. Like anything Nick does, she acts like he disgusts her. At the end of the day, Hannah don't like Nick, and she don't want him. She don't want that man. Okay, she don't want that man. Moving on from there, let's get to our two black couples, and then we're gonna wrap it up because I think it's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it's about to be 1 o'clock in the morning. So, okay. So we have Tim. Okay, is it Tim and Ashley and Tyler and Alex? Or do I have the girls switch? Y'all let me know in the comments. Okay, so Tim, I believe, is the one we learned whose two sisters died, who passed away. And he talked about that in the pod a lot, which I appreciated his vulnerability. I'm glad he's not afraid to cry. But was it just me, or was it a bit too much? Like, I'm not trying to knock him and what he's been through. I'm glad he felt safe enough to do that. But I feel like he was like making her his like therapy session low key. Like, he like dumped on that lady. He really dumped on her emotionally, and it was a lot. I got low key tired of it. Like, can we have some fun, have some happy moments, please? Because it was just too much. It was too much. So, I got sneeze. And then we had, now was that him who kept talking about the dog or something? And she was getting mad about that. Then we had Tyler, who said, I think he told a story about his mom. It was like a single mom. She was working hard. She was struggling. And then, like, I think her mom passed or something, and he wasn't there for her, and he didn't know how to be there for her, and he always felt bad. And he also talked about the way he used to be as a, seemed like he kind of used to be a womanizer or something. I don't know. He was kind of getting red flags to me from the start. It was something about him I did not like from the start. But, I was rooting for everybody black. So, like I said, Tyler was with, I think Tyler's with Ashley and Alex and Tim and Alex. I'm going to go with that. And if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. So, yeah, he was with Ashley. But they proposed, they said yes, they went down to Cabo. Now everything is going good in Cabo. Is it Tim or Tyler? One of them was praying at night before they went to bed. Sometimes both of them just seem disingenuous to me. I'm gonna be honest. But like I said, I was rooting for everybody black. Minus Mr. 3/5. So anyway. So all the couples met, and uniquely, I would say this is like one of the first seasons in a long time where there was no drama when everybody met. Like, nobody was like, oh, I just want to see so-and-so for closure. Because how they do when it's a love triangle. But we didn't really have the love triangle thing happening when everybody met in Cabo. Because Brittany and Homeboy wasn't there. So they lost that season somewhere, child. So anyway, let me fix my sock. So everybody was chilling, the night everybody met up and they grilling the men, they having a good time. And something happened with Tim and Alex, but they would not say on camera like exactly what happened. They just kept talking around it, and he said he walked away. She said she was just missing home, and that was it. And it wasn't about him. And he said something about, or she said something about covering his face or his mouth when he was talking, and he said he was trying to walk away. And so to me, it sounded like they got into a little altercation. To me, I don't want to say it was any like, physical thing going on, but it definitely sounded like some kind of altercation happened. But they would not talk about it. But they were sleeping in separate rooms, and she was apologizing. I'm assuming she went 0 to 100 real quick, and he was not having it. Yeah, and then I was looking through TikTok. I don't even be on TikTok like that. I was looking through TikTok trying to find the answers. Like, girl, what happened? But yeah, hopefully, maybe they'll reveal it, maybe not. But it sounds like they were, whatever happened, they were trying to protect each other because they were kind of talking around it. They would never explicitly say what happened. Let me know what y'all think happened in the comments. But yeah, that was too much. I was like, wait, I thought we was good. Like, it was so out of left field. I was like, what happened? Child, what happened? So anyway, he said, they did make up because he said he was about to leave Cabo. They were sleeping in separate rooms and he was about to leave. But they did make up. They went riding ATVs on like a narrow bridge. I've done ATVs. I would not be on a bridge though. Um, and I don't drive ATVs. Somebody got to drive me. So, but they're fun. So they ended up making up and working it out. And I'm glad they did. I'm really glad they did. I'm wondering if Alex does not respect him. I'm getting a bit vibe of Alex does not respect that man. Y'all let me know if y'all feel that way in the comments though. Now, speaking of Alex and Tim, they met each other's. No, she met. Well, he met her family. Her dad has MS. I believe she's the one. Yeah, she's the one to share. Her dad has MS, and her mom had MS, right? And so, and the dad, you could tell, he has some sort of disability or something. And so Tim ended up getting the dad's blessing, and he was talking with the family and everything. The family really liked him, and the dad gave the blessing. That part, I was getting all choked up, y'all. I was all up in my feelings. So and Tim read the letter to the dad. I believe his name was Richard, that he read to Alex and the Pods, right? So that was a beautiful moment. I'm glad it worked out. The family liked him. They really liked him. Let me know if y'all think Tim and Alex will make it down to the altar. Now let's talk about Tyler and Ashley. Now Tyler did me okay in the honeymoon in Cabo. Everything I think with them was pretty solid for the most part. Yeah. Now they've talked about kids several times. So I already knew, because social media, y'all didn't ruined it. So I already knew this whole thing with the kids was going to come out at some point in episode 9. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch it. And I was trying not to get too much spoilers. I was like, I'm gonna watch it like everybody else and get disappointed just like everybody else. My thing is he has several opportunities to bring up them kids, like several. Because as I'm watching and I know I'm anticipating this bomb drop, and I'm like, well, he could have brought them kids up this time. He could have brought them kids up that time. What the hell's happening? So, like I said, they were fine on the honeymoon. They got back to the real world. We seen Ashley's messy house, child. I think we might have went to Tyler's house. I can't remember. No, I think they did go to Tyler's house. If I'm not mistaken, they went to Tyler's house. Yeah. And so let me know if I'm wrong in the comments because I'll be getting Tyler and Tim confused. And so then um she introduced him to her dad, and her dad gave her his blessing, and her dad was super cool. He's like, right now, she'll make decisions lightly. So if it's good with her, it's good with me. But if he messed up, dad's coming through. I mean, I liked her dad. He was really cool. So I think we get to the end of episode 9 where we see Tyler and Ashley sitting on the sofa and they're talking about the kids thing, but I don't like the way that Netflix did this editing because it felt very much like we were put in the middle of a conversation instead of the beginning of the conversation. And like I had to piece the things together. Like if I didn't know already what the information was, I might have been confused. So I didn't like how they did that. Now I did see on TikTok, somebody was kind of going over this whole thing and they got information from a credible source, blah, blah, blah. And they said that they did have the conversation, but it was not uh like Ashley and Tyler had the conversation previously, but that was the first time it was like addressed on camera. And the way it was done, I kind of figured it must have been because it just didn't make sense. So Tyler is basically like a sperm donor. I guess he's donated sperm for 3 children. But I'm like, okay, y'all say he has kids. So then, like I said, that's why I had to do the TikTok digging because I was like, okay, it's a difference between being a sperm donor and having kids, right? So, like I said, I was watching that TikTok person and they said, I guess it was like a friend of his, and that person wanted to have kids. And so he fathered the kids, but I guess he had some involvement in the kids' lives. And I know that they're showing pictures of him playing daddy, basically. So the lines are kind of blurred. And then the girl on TikTok was saying that I guess the reason why it's kind of confusing is because he was trying to be in the kids' lives. But then the girl who's the mom, I guess, would have an issue with him and like cut him out, but they would be kind of off and on again. Um, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's too much going on for me. I wouldn't even be mad if Ashley, said, you know what, that's too much for me. I would not be mad at it because that's too much. Like, who's supposed to put up with that? Like, who? Who's supposed to be dealing with that? Because don't nobody want to deal with that. Don't nobody want to deal with that. It's too much. Sound like a bunch of confusion. I'm gonna need more backstory. Like Netflix, you're gonna have to give us more backstory than that because it is not sufficient. Like we need to know a lot more. Um, why is he fathering these kids? Like, is he trying to have a family with somebody else? Like, what's going on? Like, and if you were just a sperm donor, my thing is this. My thing is this. If you were just a sperm donor, then you could have just said that, right? But obviously, it's something more to it. It's obviously something more to it. Um, because now it's looking like you got something to hide. And that's where the issue comes in, is that you're looking like you got something to hide. And I'm not mad at you want to donate your sperm, you want to, help somebody else have a family. I'm not mad at none of that. That's your business. I'm just mad at the way it came out on the show. I don't like that in particular, but y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. I see a couple of y'all on the live. Hey to y'all. Um, like I said, I wasn't gonna be on here too long. I just wanted to, give y'all something that y'all know I didn't leave y'all hanging. I was up, I had the energy. Like I said, worked on my assignment. I said I'm gonna, go on and knock out Love is Blind. So I'm caught up for this week. Let me know if there's something else major from the 9 episodes that you want me to talk about. We could talk about it in the comments. Something major I missed. Like I said, we were not going scene by scene to 9 episodes. I did not have time for that. And y'all know normally when I give y'all reviews, I watch episodes at least twice. I did not rewatch anything. Okay. I did not rewatch anything. I went everything from memory of episodes 1 through 9. The pods were not that memorable for me this time. Sometimes they be having it popping in the pods, but this time DC had nothing popping in the pods for me. But definitely after that honeymoon, things got popping. After that honeymoon, things got popping for real. But y'all let me know what y'all think of this season of Love is Blind. Some people said throw the whole season away. Some people said it wasn't giving, what needed to be gave. Some people said they wasted our time. My sister thinks it's worse than the Houston season. I don't know. Yeah, I need to see the rest. Y'all let me know y'all predictions for the altar. So we know what's his name, Steven 3/5 and Monica are not making it. I believe Ramses and Marissa will make it. We saw them in the previews with the wedding dresses, so they gonna make it. I think Ashley and Tim will make it to the altar. Steven and Garrett, they get a little shaky. I hope to God Nick D and Hannah don't make it to the altar because I don't see it for Hannah. I just don't see it for her. And Ashley, go on and leave Tyler, girl. Go on and leave him. You don't need to put no. Like that's nicer, but I feel like Ashley needs to just part ways with that man. Just part ways with that man, girl. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank y'all for those who did come through to the live at midnight. I see a couple of y'all on, a few of y'all on here. Make sure y'all drop something, in the chat or leave a comment. replay gang, make sure y'all definitely leave some comments so we could discuss this in the comments. And I will talk to y'all again soon. Bye.